Podcast with a specific focus on the Vikings tonight. And Lisa, with the wildfires in Southern California causing this game to move from LA to Arizona, it's now become a road game for both of these teams. What have the Vikings said about how that may help them?
Yeah, Laura, well, the Vikings say they're not looking at this game being moved here to Glendale as an advantage or a disadvantage. Kevin O'Connell said he told his team at the beginning of the practice week, before the league had even made its decision, that no matter where the game ended up, that they would be getting on a plane to play a road playoff game. That's it. But as far as what the environment will be like at this neutral site stadium tonight, Minnesota doesn't really know what to expect. According to reports, 35,000 Rams season ticket holders bought tickets, and Vivid Seats is estimating roughly a 50-50 split of Vikings and Rams fans. So I don't think either team is really expecting tonight to feel like a home field advantage for LA. Sam Darnold said he's expecting to see purple in the stands, but he also said that the plan is to start the game using some silent count. And if it's not a Rams crowd and isn't as noisy as it would be at SoFi, then they can go back to a normal cadence. But Darnold is likely thinking more about just getting back on the field after last week's disheartening loss to the Lions, where with the number one seed on the line, he completed 44% of his passes, threw for just 166 yards, both season lows. Darnold said he knows he didn't play well last week, and he said that's on him. But he also said that he believes that he learned from that experience and is now heading into the playoffs, eager to showcase that he has grown as a quarterback.
Yeah, certainly that environment that they dealt with in Detroit prepares them for whatever they may see going forward, including here tonight. Lisa, we'll see you on the broadcast in just about 4.5 hours, a little bit less. Thanks so much. All right, for more on tonight's matchup, let's build out a same-game parlay presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook, and we've got Mina here for that. So, Mina, Sam Darnold, over under 274.5 pass yards.
I'm going under. I do think he bounces back from what we saw last time they played, but this is 20 yards over his season average. The Rams have only let quarterbacks top this 4 times all season long, so it feels like an under.
Okay, Puka Nacua over under 89.5 receiving yards.
That's such a high number, and I'm still going over. Puka Nacua is a target monster. He has topped that in 7 of the last 10 games since these teams played last time. The ball goes through him.
All right, give us an anytime touchdown scorer.
Kyron Williams has scored in 5 of the last 6 games, and this is my pick also because I don't really think there's anyone on the Vikings who's an obvious choice. There are too many candidates to get the football in the red zone, so Williams feels like the best bet.
Why y'all don't never let me do these?
You want
to win money.
You want to do one? All right.
We've been hitting them on Monday Night Countdown.
You don't really want to be
It's
doing
like a collective.
I almost flipped the bird.
We like to put the blame on one person, and I'm glad you didn't flip the bird, but if you did, there was a graphic covering it, so nobody would have ever known. This is really
Thank
good.
you, Boogie.
The Vikings, by the way, We're back on NFL Live. How about a rematch of Week 1 between the Command 3?
Yeah, really good job. I love the protection by Washington and a beautiful throw. Also, Baker Mayfield, Mike Evans had their way in the first half versus Marshawn Lattimore.
Game tied at 10 at the half. The final stanza is where we go now. 4th and goal in the 4th quarter. Daniels trying to connect with Zach Ertz. The pass falls incomplete. The Commanders turn it over on downs.
I thought this was going to be pass interference. They don't have it as pass interference. It's a really good job contest-wise by Levante.
Very next drive, a heartbreaker for the Bucs. As Baker Mayfield coughs it up, he's owned it. It gave Washington great field position, a huge turning point in the game. You just hate to see it for Baker. We know this mattered a lot to him.
Towel. This is a great play by a defensive lineman. You get into the backfield, Jaden Daniels just too quick, and my guy here finishes it off of the up bar.
Zane Gonzalez fixed the hair right before, and it did a little doink in.
No, you call it
doink
up
in,
bar?
we like it. The up bar.
Upright.
Up that hill.
All right, here's Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin after.
These winning time moments, man, that's what it's about. That's what the playoffs is about, and that's what our season's been about. So you may not play the perfect game, but if we got a chance to have the ball in our hands or the defense has a chance to get a stop to win the game, we trust ourselves because of the work we put in.
The brotherhood, the togetherness that we have within the locker room. Obviously, the people that have been around us, been in the locker room, we can see how close we are. I think those moments, when times get tough, we fall back on those type of moments.
got some haters, man.
Yeah, we're still trying to talk about RC saying up bar. All right, Jayden Daniels continues to shine with his team's backs against the wall. He now has 6 comeback wins after trailing in the fourth quarter this season, which is the most by any rookie starting quarterback since the start in 1950. That's just insane. You think about how he's handled these moments, the biggest moments of his entire football career, and it doesn't seem to matter. He's so cool, he's so calm, he's so ready to go. All right, Mina, what did you like about Dan Quinn's game plan last night, though?
Dan Quinn is a defensive coach. He managed this game like he knew his offense was better than his defense.
Yeah,
and I want to give him a lot of credit for that because that is not the case often with defensive coaches, including the one on the other side of the field, quite frankly. Going for it on 4th down 3 of 5 times. Deeply aware not only that his team is the best 4th down team in the entire NFL this year, but the priority was to keep the Bucs offense off of the field, and they did that. They controlled the entire game by shrinking possessions.
Can you say that again? They're the best 4th down offense?
Yeah, he was extremely aggressive, and they converted at the highest rate in the NFL.
Yeah. And so I'm going to say this. I love that that was Mina's point, even though she probably had to give it from a plane that got in here late. So when you look at the NFC, there are 3 teams that make you defend 10 yards for 4 downs. There's the Detroit Lions, and they're so great physically, Ben Johnson and his creativity. Obviously, the Philadelphia Eagles because of the tush push. And the Washington Commanders for one reason and one person, Jayden Daniels.
Yeah, good point.
That's it. That's the reason that they are willing to go for it on 4th down. You look at it on in the game, it was because Jayden Daniels went to Ertz on 3rd and 5, and they came right back and went to him. You think about moving on later on in the game and getting into the end zone. It's 4th and 2 deep in the red zone, and you find Terry McLaurin. You're willing to take these risks because you have the ultimate belief in your quarterback. And to have that sort of belief in a first-year player is something that we aren't used to seeing in this league.
I've never seen a young quarterback play so fast, so well. You know, his decision-making and how quickly he sees what this is what I'm doing. This is what the defense is doing. What does it mean to me? So well. And then the ball is thrown perfectly. A little bit of the decision-making. I like how they double chip consistently to give him the pocket. He's got the deep mesh. Watch when he makes this decision of where to throw the ball to and how well the ball is thrown versus that man coverage. He's thrown it to McLaurin, and those receivers are stacked on top of each other, but then it's the beautiful ball placement to continue to pull him away from that trailing defensive back. And Jamel Dean, another opportunity, 4th and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He puts his right foot in the ground just as Zach Ertz is making that in-breaking route on that 10-yard basic. Woo. Guys, that ball is pinned on his face once again versus man coverage. Later in that game, this is one of my favorite throws of the season. Look how early he cuts this ball loose. It's right now. Look at where those receivers are. The defensive backs are behind them. Wow. They're behind them. But the vision, the understanding, the information processing of where to go with the football is absolutely sensational. And again, the throw to Eckler.
This play was crazy.
Dude, he's throwing the ball, RC, right now.
Confidence,
Yabi's got vision on him to throw the ball just a
behind
touch.
him, though.
Dude, I've never seen a young player at that position make quick decisions in that regard versus what the defense is giving it to him, giving him, but then also throw the ball where he throws
I've seen one. His name is Jason Kidd. He played in the NBA.
You might be right.
Real.
Like, you might be right where
For
it's
real.
like he's watching it happen before it happens.
The other piece about Jayden is, to me, the improvement. I got to see Jayden play his junior year at LSU. And to see this sort of progression, not only the confidence, but the ability to put the football wherever you need it to go, when it's supposed to, has been such a great thing to watch.
He's also doing things he didn't do at LSU. A lot of those highlight throws over the middle of the field, throwing on the move. That was not really on his college tape to the degree it is in the NFL.
I don't want to take anything away from the Commanders because they were great. But the reality is this game was tied late in the fourth quarter at 20. Marcus, did the Commanders do too much to win this one, or was it really that the Bucs kind of let it slip away?
I thought it was missed opportunities by Tampa Bay. One of my concerning things was how many times the Commanders got in the red area and weren't able to get in the end zone throughout the duration of the game. It was phenomenal by Jayden at the end of the game to finally off games. It's usually 3 or 4 of these where if you make them or they make them, that determines who wins the game. Now, the fumble with Baker, right, which devastated me. Y'all know
he was mixtape, too.
He played great last night, too.
He played phenomenal.
Bobby Wagner. I know you love that.
And nothing about what they were doing offensively told you that they weren't at least going to be able to get in field goal range based on how they were playing. So I think they walk away more hurt about the missed opportunities.
Man, all right, so we officially decided a combo of upright and crossbar.
Okay,
It's a new
like,
thing.
It's an up bar.
It's an up bar. I like it.
Upright, man.
I'm now using that.
Don't nobody ever say they hit the up left. So you can't have an upright up left.
One more to go. Now that was a fight. Solid work.
Damn, I have to dust you off. You too. Oh, he got me. Man, they're doing me bad right now. Oh, how the fuck? How the fuck? Ah, hit markers like motherfucker.
This ain't over yet.
Bro, I can't believe I went 13 and 1.
Joe the guys in this game again, bro. He was doing pretty good.
Nuh-uh, for real? For real?
Yeah,
Yo, that's fire, bro. That's fire.
But I'm hungry.
360 no scope, sir.
Gun game. Get kills with this weapon to win.
Damn, grip on shot. Fucking this shit.
Damn.
Fuck. The Jonah dude killed the fuck out of me.
This nigga done motored my ass, boy.
Who?
Some dude. I don't know who the fuck it was. I was already in the shotgun.
You almost had me, sir.
King Aries right there. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Alright, he got you. Get him, Tristan. Fuck him up. Tell him to fuck him up.
10 seconds.
Gonna be a hit marker. It's silenced. Let's go. What are you doing? What are you doing? He could have had that. He could have had that. He literally sat there.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't know why.
He could have killed you so easy. He made that easy for us.
Them trash cans, dude.
That was probably the 1 and 8 dude.
Probably was.
Hey, do you think it's a good thing Madeline and I broke up?
Yeah, 100%.
For some reason, I can't stop like thinking about it. Like she was like a good person, but like I don't think us as a relationship was good.
She cheated on you, dude.
I know, but I mean like I kind of see like why, because like I was kind of shitty to her in like the aspect where I was like she was trying to have sex and I was kind of like just like you can. Yeah, she cheated on me twice. She cheated on me twice. How can I say that?
Are you like unless you're like beating her? No, there's no like. No
Yeah,
valid
like,
excuse.
I was a good person. I mean, just because we didn't have sex.
Sub-Zero. Sit down. Scorpion. Special Forces Desert Command. Round one, fight.
You want to run some blood money? Try some of that shit. That shit's tight too. We'll run one after this one. Man, we're 5th fucking place, y'all. Fuck. Lose.
Warm up while you can. We deploy soon.
Hehe